So to interrupt you, just in case you don't know, what is explain chin chin? Because some of the people may be like, what is chin chin? Like a double chin, someone who's fat?
Nah, chin chin is like, how do you explain chin chin?
Would you say it's like a, would you?
Wait, I've got phone.
Go on.
I need to actually find out how, what is chin chin?
I think chin chin is basically like I wouldn't call it a sweet, it's like a biscuit.
Chin chin is a biscuit snack made with wheat and sugar.
Okay.
Fried.
So tell me the process now. So obviously you've picked this up from the guy that makes it.
So basically the guy's placed a 40-foot container order. So it's 20 pallets when you put stuff on top, but it's 19 pallets down, then a bunch of stuff on top. So he's placed a bunch of these plantain chips. He's placed orders from various people, and then he's placed some orders with me.
Okay.
So he needed somewhere, okay, where can I send all this? So I said to him, look, instead of them giving you stress of come and pick up your goods, pay me for storage. Tell everyone to bring it to me.
Okay, and then you then ship it from here?
Then the container comes here, we load it from here, and then the container now, they send it to America.
Okay, so you've made your drink from the storage of this?
Yeah. I do storage service.
No, of course, you got a big enough warehouse, you might as well.
500 pallet space.
Okay, so basically what you've done with this guy then, he's basically ordered a few different bits and pieces.
Yeah, Wanis, Jaffro, Jumbo, Asico, he's ordered from different people, and I've told him, let everyone bring their pallets here. I'm gonna arrange it and put it under here, and then the day we're loading, I'll load your stuff with it, items that I've sold as well to him, and it'll all go in. So I've sold him like 5 pallets, someone else sold him 7, someone sold him, and it all goes in there, and so I get paid for service, and then I also get paid for my stock.
Okay, that is going to be, okay, so now, so let's talk about the stock that you've got now. So the stock that you've got, I'm assuming that, so I want to try and talk about the margins and scale up of things. So you've obviously, so let's think of something which you actually buy yourself, that you,
from Nigeria.
Yeah, that you buy from Nigeria, that you bring here, that you now sell to a shop.
So
for instance,
for instance, let's say,
that you actually shipped yourself from Nigeria.
Noodles.
The noodles, the Indomie.
Yeah, Indomie noodles, you got Shreps.
Okay, so let's try and do some mathematics here. Let's talk about this Indomie noodles.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's say you've got,
Indomie noodles.
There's a minimum order. There's a minimum order, right?
Yeah, so I do pallets. I'm like a wholesale distributor.
Okay.
So let's say Indomie noodles. So when we buy it, a lot of stuff we store is to sell to the shops, but we also sell containers directly. So some containers don't come here. I've already sold it. I'm just gonna pick up the peas in 30 days or 60 days. So let's say noodles cost 1,500 naira. Divided by the rate today is maybe 740. So it's costing 425
for the pallet.
One box.
Oh, for one box, 4.25 for one box to you.
One box in Nigeria.
Oh, in Nigeria it costs
before shipping.
So it's okay. So one box is costing you £4.25.
So let's say you now add shipping, clearing. You now just put +1. Let's say that comes out £1 per box. So that's 525.
Okay, for each
landed.
Box. So it's 525 for each box.
Landed.
So you've got it. So in now this warehouse, that one box may cost you £5.25.
£5.25. Okay. I sell it now. The going rate for that is between 7 and 7.50.
Okay, so that's basically, let's call it £2 on each box.
£2 a box. Yeah.
Okay. So
and a pallet is 126.
As 126 boxes on a pallet.
126 times 2. So if I deliver 2 pallets, is times 2, 504.
So that's £504 profit from that. So that's basically
minus your cost. When you minus the cost of
so basically each pallet is £250 profit.
Each pallet is 252.
252 profit. Okay.
Yeah.
So I guess with the cash and carry, then you work on big scale of numbers. That's how you make your money.
So cash and carry.
You're not. Would you say you're a cash and carry? No, you're a wholesale distributor.
No, I'm a wholesale. People don't. I sell to cash and carries. Yeah, we got cash and carry with my cousin.
Yeah.
So I don't have. People don't really come here unless you're buying pallets. Okay. You cannot come in and say, oh yeah, I want like now this. We've got shops as well that we sell to. So for instance, someone bought this like 50 yesterday.
Yeah.
And they bought it for like 32 quid. But this going to the shop, 3 pieces is 35 quid.
Okay.
So it's 3 quid more.
Okay, yes.
It's less quantity.
Yes.
I have to come to you.
Yeah.
That person came to me.
Yeah.
That person came right to where I'm standing and bought 50 and gave me the peas. This person wants me to come to them and bring it out the van and offload it and put it in their shop.
So I mean, there's got to be more money on top, yeah.
You're paying me more money.
Now, the thing, am I right in saying you didn't go to a business school?
No.
So how did you figure all this out? Because this operation, because you do a lot. You've got the food junkie van.
Yeah.
You've got the cash and carry.
Yeah.
You've then got this, and I'm assuming even with this business, you've got different logistics involved in this as well.
Yeah.
So
you
how
got
do you
shipping, you got your agents.
How did you figure it out?
Bruv, you just
Can you teach? Can you learn this?
Yeah, you takes a long time. You can learn it. Are you okay? Are you okay? What Phil? Oh, the guy. Just put it on another one. Just put it on another. You can't put it all on there. It's not gonna. Just put it on another pallet. Put it there. There's space there now, Mr. Ade.
Ijebu, Gary. So is this made here? This Gary?
No, this made in Nigeria. Ijebu, Gary.
Okay, this actually comes straight from Nigeria.
Everything in here comes from Nigeria. Sometimes Ghana, sometimes Togo, but majority of my containers leave from Nigeria.
And how did you even create that link to even know how to do this? To even be able to say, okay, there's a warehouse in Nigeria.
Yeah.
I'm now going to do logistics with them to bring this here. And how did you figure out there was even money to make it? Because you've got to figure out your margins and know, okay, so I guess you had to do some kind of research to see what is being sold here.
I worked for people. So initially in 2013, I used to buy from my auntie. So 2012 I was selling bread, and that's when I knew about margin. So it's about learning. Like with the bread I was making 30p a loaf, and there was 10 loaves in a tray.
So that's £3.
£3 a tray. But after like 8 months, I was doing 180 trays a week. So what I did is I got
3 times 180.
3 times 180 a
so
week.
That's basically like, let's call it 600, just under £600 a week profit.
So what I used to do initially, when I got the car, I bought baby blue. This was when I first left the roads. I bought baby blue Punto. I got the bread from like my missus' family.
You was actually selling bread?
Yeah, when I left, bruv, you imagine this, yeah, bro. It's mad, bruv.
Big is selling bread?
Yeah, bruv, it's mad.
I get bread?
Yeah, bruv, it's mental, bruv, because when you think about it, I went from, let's say, March, April, online buying designers and everything, to like 4, 5, 6 months later, I'm in a baby blue Punto, and I'm literally driving shop to boss saying, boss, you want to buy bread? Boss, you want to buy bread? Boss, you want to buy bread? So it's the shotter mentality of like, bruv, I'm trapping in it. Like, I never let go of that. I didn't see it as, that guy's better than me. Or I didn't see it as, remember, I've had that.
Yeah.
You're not gonna, that
you can't flex on me.
It doesn't, I don't care.
Yeah, I've done it already.
Forget it. Even if I don't have it, my friend has it. I can jump in his car today. I can jump in a Ferrari today. I can jump in a Maserati today. I can jump in a Bentley today. Because these guys don't see me as that guy. They see as, bro, I respect your thing because you didn't have to do that.
Yeah.
Because where you were, you were not doing rubbish. We were doing it on a par with you.
Yeah.
So if you had stayed in it as long as now, you probably you would have been one of these guys that's online, you know.
But would you say the biggest problem is, like, let's look at Big Man Hush Puppy.
Yeah.
Would you say that the biggest problem is not knowing when to stop?
I think the biggest problem is publicity.
Okay.
I personally think the biggest problem is publicity. I think it's wanting people to know you have money. That's where you have a big problem.
So would you go as far as saying that a lot of what we do in regards to making money by crime is notoriety, and you just want to be seen? Like Frank Lucas in American Gangster, when he got caught wearing the fur mink, it all went downhill from the fur mink.
Because you've got to understand, like, how do you want to explain your standard of living? They don't really come at you for having it. They come at you to say, okay, no problem, you have it. Okay, can you please explain to me? You can have it, but can you kindly explain to me, young man, how you afford to live with lifestyle. 11 grand outgoing a month? Okay, you have a job? Okay, what is it you do? Do you have... What? These are the things that bring POC, proceeds of crime, which is things that I've been arrested for, and they take things off you and don't give it back.
For example, what kind of things have been? What kind of? Give an example.
They've taken watches from me. I've lost 15 grand watches.
And when you say not got it back, as in there's no.
You've got to understand when they say no further action, you leave it as no further action.
Because you don't want to hit it. Just keep it. Just please. I've got freedom.
I've done one when there was one I did that was very, very stupid. That's when, and my mum told me not to do this. I actually took them to court. Yeah. This was a long time ago, like 2005. I took them to court trying to get one of my whips back. Like 05, I had like a 3 Series, but BBS rims, TV in it. When 50 Cent clickety clank, the money goes, I get at you, man. I was. So then they nicked me, bagged me and everything, chain everything, and I tried to get it back. Mum was like, allow it. But I ended, oh God. After I went to court, I ended up paying them for going to court.
So because you lost it,
I lost the case.
And you have to pay their fees and everything.
Let me tell you how bad it was. Let me tell you how I lost the case. The SIG I used to buy the whip. When I bought the whip, the SIG, it wasn't
Okay.
my name assigned, but
Yeah.
they got a signature expert
Yes.
to come and say, it is his handwriting.
Handwriting, yeah.
Bruv, I say, you man,
Yeah, I'm gone.
hold that.
I'm out of here, yeah.
You're done now. What you man are on, I ain't on it.
Yeah.
I never knew. Where you lot have got people is different. If you want it, you have it. If they don't want it, they can't be bothered. They know everything.
So would you go as far as telling these young boys that it's a losing game?
It's a calculated game. It's a calculated game. It's not a losing game. It's a calculated game. There's people that I know that have gone from road to selling bread to doing wholesale. There's people that I know that have gone from road to buying yards to turning to landlords. There's people that I know that have gone from road to investing in bars. To, you understand? It's a calculated thing, but you have to be ready to not make the same kind of money. I think the urge is when you're not making that big amount of money, what do you do? Right now, I need £200,000. Where do I go?
Yeah.
And for me to go back on the road means I need to go and learn whatever's popping.
Yeah.
So I need to, and the way the mind works, the mind doesn't work as, okay,
Let me stop you what you need to do. So you need to round up and close up.
No, we can talk. Yeah, I knew you were coming. We can talk. I'll get you some food after as well. The mind doesn't work. We can go upstairs.
Yeah, let's go. I'm gonna go around and
walk around. Yeah.
What's the square feet of this?
5,500.
And what was the process even getting this? So how did you have to put a deposit down?
Yeah.
What kind of credit checks did you have to get a reference?
Yeah, they check your 1 year. They check your accounts.
Okay.
Your filing, and they take 6. Well, not 1 month.
How much deposit did you have to put down for this?
6 months.
So 6 month deposit, and did you have to put an advance of rent?
Nah, I just put 6 months deposit, and then I got in, and that was basically it. I don't spend much time upstairs.
Okay, 6 months deposit. All right, and how long is your agreement here for?
10 years, 5-year break clause.
So that means you've got to be here for 5 years as a minimum. And if you don't do the break, you've then got to be here for another 5 years.